Alright, what's going on? This is how to make beats for Che and Pretty Fun. So it's inspired by Che's new album, Sayso Says, and then Pretty Fun's new 2 EPs, Pretty and Funhouse. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first song I have in this beat is from Analogy. The song is called Mallet Pipes. It's a synth. And yeah, it's just this MIDI I got from Diati. Just simple chords and then a simple top line on top. Here's what it sounds like. So without any effects on it, it sounds like this. Which is cool. I wanted to sauce it up a little bit, so first I had some delay. This is a shaper box preset. It has this on it, pan and time, and then gross beat. I only use this right before the drop, but right before the drums come in, I put this gross beat preset on, and it sounds really cool. But yeah, it's really just this shaper box 3 preset that's saucing it up mostly. Next, I just layered that with the sound from Pigments. This is another really good VST for these type of beats. I use the Ice Stutter preset, and I believe I just turned off the reverb. Alright, so here's what this sounds like. So yeah, this is the same MIDI. This one has a lot more glitch effects on it, and I put some crush on it, which is Bit Crusher. And I think a lot of Pretty Fun's beats do that, and Ginseng beats, because he produces a lot of their songs. So I put Bit Crusher, and then there's this filter, pan, time, noise. I just copied over the preset from the other's Analogy sound. But then I did add a multi-band compressor to boost some high end. Next on here is just this lead from Serum. So what I was doing is just sliding up these kind of like octaves, basically. So I slide from this E up to this E, E up to the E, and then I got into a C, and it's just like bouncing all around, and it has some cool effects on it, and then there's just like random. I can't exactly tell you why I did this, but I just copied it over a ton of times and it sounded cool. So here's what this lead sounds like. Yeah, so on that I have EFX Motions, Undulate preset. Then I have Fruity Delay 3. This is a ping pong, and I have a multi-band compressor boosting the highs. This is the lead Octane from Shock. It's by Mori. Next is just like a pad sound, but I put a gate on it with gross beat. It's just using the chords from the other sounds, so it sounds like this. Pretty simple, just on these 2 chords. Actually, they're octaves, but yeah. And then gross beat on the 1/2 beat gate. So the last melodic layer I added was these vocal chops. These are from a Morris kit, and I added EFX Motions on them. So here's what these sound like. So that stutter sound at the beginning is from the EFX Motions. It's this preset right here, and I just automated it to fade out. And then the second part, I have it fade in. So yeah, simple as that. So here's what the full mode sounds like with the vocal chops, the synths, the lead, and the gated pad. Very full. Tons of glitchy sounds. Sounds super cool, super high energy. It's the perfect melody for these type of beats. So then after that, I just move on to the drums. This is an 808 pattern. Just, copy the bass notes from the chords. Sounds like this. This is just simple right here. Then I do this like dun-dun-dun thing. And then right here, I chop it, take it out for a second. I think it sounds cool when you do this with 808s. This is the second 808 pattern that I have for the verse. It's a different 808 and a pattern that's slightly different. So it's that 808, and then I have this note pitched up. And that's basically the only difference. Yeah. Here's what this sounds like. Next, just a simple clap. After that, the hi-hat pattern. This is a 1-step hi-hat, and then there's a few rolls here, here, here. Pretty simple. Here's how it sounds. After that is this open hat. Super simple pattern. Yeah, not much to it. There's a kick. I barely use this kick. It's just to put emphasis on the 1 and right before the 1. Here's what it sounds like. It's pretty quiet. You can barely even hear it. After that, it's the snare pattern. So that sounds like this. Super simple. I like to have my snare patterns hit 2, I don't know, wherever these bars are after. And then, you know, right before the 2. And then copy this over here. There's just a few simple rolls here and here. And then the last percussive sound is just this triangle. I layer it with the clap every 2 bars. So here's what the drums sound like all together. They're pretty chaotic, pretty fast. Yeah, but overall, pretty simple. So the only thing I added for arrangement was this gross beat, which I mentioned earlier. It's on this Xenology sound. The preset is the saw gate 1, and yeah, that just plays for a second while my tag's coming in, and then right before the bass hits. Then for the second part of the hook, or the first part of the hook, I take out the vocal chops and I bring them back in for the second part of the hook. And then for the verse, I switch it to this other 808 pattern. I take out most of the sounds, so it's a little bit more chill. That kind of signals to the listener that it's a verse. Then I take out this kick, add the hi-hat in, and add this triangle perk, and switch out for the Synology for the pigments layer. And yeah, that's about it. Then I just copy this over here a second time, and that's it. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you want to get any of my kits, you can go to heyadshark.com. The first link in the description. I shop new Serum Bank. You can check that out. Appreciate y'all for watching. That's about it.